Hello, I'm Michelle and I'm back with another Your Creative Studio box, and I've already opened it just like before and gone through things because again, if you've watched my video before, I get excited about all this stuff and I don't talk, so I've gone through it and kind of packaged it back up, so I'm going to go back through it again. But it's a really cool box and different than the other ones I've done, so I'm excited to share it with you. Okay, so the little card, of course it says thank you for your purchase like always, and then it says letters are among the most significant memorial a person can leave behind them. Jonathan Wolfgang van Goethe. So this gives you a little hint about what's inside the box. It's really fun. I think the items are really fun. So again, I've already gone through it, so the packaging looks a little different than when they do it, but it's beautiful. I love all their bits and I just love it. I think it's a nice touch. Anyhow, this is some washi tape and it looks like script, like old script on vintage, like a vintage background, which I love. You can always use this for anything. And then there's a little charm. It's a little envelope with a heart. So you're probably catching on to the theme a little bit more. Super cute. And then there's these, they're called note bar stickers. So perfect for layering. I love little bits like this just to add little tiny pieces or little bits to pages. Okay, and then these are the stamps that came with it. There's like a quill, pen and quill, and then a little box with mail in it. So this is a stationery box. So all this stuff is like letter writing and stationery themed. I just love it. I've always been like a person that hoards pens and papers, and even when I was little, you know, they used to have those little Hello Kitty kits that you could get a long time ago. I always hoarded them. And then this stamp, which is a lady, like a vintage lady, sitting down and writing. And then these are like postage sticker sheets, or maybe they're washi sheets, but you can peel off the separate ones. There's like an immigration officer, Paris immigration officer, like flying, airmail. And there's several sheets. I'm not sure if they're all the same. Let's look. Oh no, they're different. So let's look. Like little stamps, like the stamps that are on letters sometimes. And then strips of washi. So these are really neat, really neat. And then I thought there was another stamp. I thought there was one that had two in it and I couldn't remember, and this is the one. So this is a little postmark, and I'm not sure what that is, like a stamp. And then there is like a little stationery kit with envelopes and letters, or envelopes and writing sheets to write on. So there's all these little envelopes, and they are nice, super thick. I kind of thought that they would be thinner, so I'm already getting ideas, but that is just gorgeous. And then little coordinating sheets, so these go with this, and this goes with this. Aren't those pretty? I just think they're pretty. So pretty. And then another paper and envelope pack for writing. So more envelopes with paper that's coordinating. I mean, you could put this with this and this with this if you want to, but again, the quality is so nice. And then some seals, like envelope seals, or this is kind of like tissue or washi stickers. And then this feels like tissue paper. Looks like there's a couple sheets in there. Yeah, like super, I don't want to say tissue. Yeah, this is kind of like tissue. It's like tissue paper, for like gift tissue paper. So great for collage, or so pretty, like inside of an envelope to put over your letter. Okay, and then this one, this last item is really fun, I think. So there is a glass dip pen, which I thought was such a cool touch. So I can't wait to play with these. I am going to kind of pick out a few things that I can use, and then I'll come back and we'll create something together with these items. Okay, so here is what I came up with, and this is what I made. It's, I guess you could call it a stationery holder or ephemera holder. Basically, I used the packaging. I'm always talking about how much I love their packaging, so I thought that I would use it in today's project. And it's basically the covers from the paper and envelopes, and then I just made little pockets to hold them in and decorated it with some past kits and this current kit, and then you just close it up. So okay, for supplies, I'm going to try and get through this quickly. You want a front and back cover, so you can use whatever you have, file folder, packaging, and then I scored each side at 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch, and then on the bottom I scored it at 1/4 and 1/2. So you're going to want the piece for the pocket to be 1 inch wider on the side and then 1/2 an inch longer on the bottom. And then I just scored them, like I said. I also used some shipping tape, and that's the kind that has the thread through it. And then another little piece of cardstock or file folder just for support in the center. And whatever you want to use for your closure, either yarn or ribbon. And then another piece of file folder that I wrapped in more shipping tape, and that's just to hold the ribbon, and masking tape and glue. And then whatever you want to use to decorate. It's very interchangeable, so you can use papers from past kits even as well. And then I'm just using some handmade buttons, and I made these years ago from a tutorial from Jennibellie, and I'll include that down below. Alright, so we're going to get started, and I'm just going to place an eyelet in this tab that's going to attach to the back and hold the ribbon for the closure. I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to eyeball it and punch a hole. And if you have a crocodile eyelet setter, they're so easy to use. You just place the eyelet, whichever size you want, in the hole and then squeeze it shut. I scored this with a 1/2 an inch score line so that it would account for the pockets. And then for the pockets, we're going to decorate those first. And you're going to want the score line as big as whatever you're putting in the pockets. I measured it, and it's about 1/4 inch on each side. So that's how big I made mine. And I'm just cutting the corners out so that I can fold that in for the pockets. So I am going to play some music. If you have any questions, please ask them below. I'll have all the instructions written out down in the description as well. But if you have any further questions, make sure you ask, and I'll pop back in at the end.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Undressed when it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes. Until winter comes. Until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. Wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
So I'm just going to finish it up with one of these buttons. These are really old. I don't really do this style at all anymore, so I thought that they would make a great kind of weight for the end of the ribbon to help the closure stay closed. Anyhow, I'm not going to be able to use it as a button, so I'm going to use the hole punch to kind of make it a washer, and that will just act as a weight and help it stay closed. So this is pretty much it. I'm going to add the stationery and I'm going to call it done. Thank you so much, Your Creative Studios. I really love your products and I love these boxes. They're such fun, and I love trying to think outside the box and come up with something different. And again, I love your packaging, so this one worked out perfectly. I'll have some pictures at the very end, and I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.